Once upon a time, there was a little mouse who lived with his family in a hole in the wall. And every morning when the sun came up, he would stretch and yawn and say, "Oh, I wish I could paint the first light of day." And his brothers and sisters would laugh at him and say, "You? Paint the first light of day? Can't even hold a paintbrush in your paws." But the little mouse didn't care. He kept on dreaming. And one day he was in the hole in the wall, stretching and yawning as the sun came up. And he looked over at his reflection in a little puddle of water, and he saw an artist's paintbrush lying in the reflection. And he thought, "That's my chance." So he grabbed the paintbrush in his mouth, and he ran as fast as he could to a big open field, where the tall grass was just beginning to glow with the first light of day. And he started painting the sky with stripes of pink and orange and yellow. And as he painted, the other mice came out of their holes, and they started to stare at him, and they began to cheer, and they said, "Look at that. Look how beautiful it is. The first light of day has never looked so beautiful before." And the little mouse was so happy. He had finally realized his dream. He could paint the first light of day. But then suddenly, a big gray cloud came over the sun, and the light faded, and the little mouse looked up, and he saw a huge, black shape swooping down toward him, and it was a hawk. And the hawk opened its beak, and it screeched. Well, what have we here? A little mouse painting the first light of day. That's pretty bold of you, isn't it? And the little mouse was so scared that he dropped his paintbrush, and he started to tremble, and he said, "Oh, please don't eat me, Mr. Hawk. I'm just a little mouse." And the hawk leaned in closer, and he smelled the little mouse, and he said, "You smell like the first light of day. In fact, you smell like the most beautiful first light of day I've ever smelled before. Maybe I won't eat you if you do me a favor." The little mouse said, "Oh, anything? Please don't eat me." And the hawk said, "Well, I'm off to see the sunrise over by the tall oak tree. But it never looks quite as good as it does over here. Why don't you come with me and paint the sunrise over by the tall oak tree and make it the most beautiful sunrise ever?" And the little mouse thought for a second. He wanted to go see the sunrise by the tall oak tree, but he didn't want the hawk to eat him. So he said, "Well, I'll do it, but only if you let me finish painting the first light of day here." And the hawk agreed, and the little mouse went back to his paintbrush, and he finished painting the first light of day in the open field, and then he went over to the hawk, and he said, "Okay, let's go see the sunrise by the tall oak tree." But when they got to the tall oak tree, the little mouse looked around, and he said, "I'm sorry, Mr. Hawk, but there isn't any way I'm going to be able to paint the sunrise from here. It's just too far away." The hawk screeched, "What did you say? You're not going to paint the sunrise from here? I thought you were going to make it the most beautiful sunrise ever." And the little mouse said, "I am, but it's just too far away. I need to get much, much closer." And the hawk screeched, "Well, close enough for me, little mouse, because I'm hungry now, and you smell like the most delicious sunrise ever." And the little mouse screamed, "Wait, you promised you wouldn't eat me." And the hawk just laughed, and he ate the little mouse. And that's why, my little friends, if a big gray cloud comes over the sun when you're painting the first light of day, then you better have your paints ready for a quick escape, just in case a hungry hawk comes along. End.